Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome to a new video. I am thrilled to have you here for today's makeup tutorial that is going to be on this look right here. It is vampy, it is glam, it is fall, it's just a vibe. So this look was actually inspired by this artist right here named Sasha. I came across her Instagram a couple days ago and fell in love with just about every makeup look that she has posted, but this look in particular definitely caught my eyes. Something about the yellow with the brown and the dark lip just really spoke to me and I had to recreate it. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my take on her makeup and this is what I got right here. I'm just obsessed. I just hope you guys love this makeup look as much as I do. I'm obsessed with it. I'm a little bummed out that it is 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm finishing this up and I have nowhere to go, but you best believe I'm about to take some photos and do a couple TikToks. So without further ado guys, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Hello everyone. I am thrilled to get into today's makeup look. As you can see, I already have one eye done. And I did this to kind of get a little practice round. This also really helps me because sometimes I don't know which palette I want to play with. One palette has one color, the other one has another color I want to use. So I kind of am able to explore a little bit before I get into the video so it's not so confusing and I'm all over the place. But I went ahead and already applied on some concealer on this eye. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Concealer in Almond. This is one of my favorite concealers. I think that they're really underrated as well. If you guys haven't tried these, they really work great for underneath of the eyes and also contouring. It's got a lot of movement, which is nice, and it doesn't dry down. So I've applied it on. I'm gonna go in first with this palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Primrose palette. And I feel I owe you guys a whole tutorial using these colors because they are amazing. I'm actually obsessed with this palette. All the colors in here are right on my alley, like a lot of rose tones and coppers. I'm mostly obsessed with these two colors, Honey and Rouge. They just work really great for transition colors. So that's what we're gonna use. And then from there, we're gonna merge into another palette. So starting off with the color Honey, start this right in the front of the eye. Then from there, work it to the inner corner and then out. It's doing like a light little carve on the eye. I'm now gonna go with that color Rouge and a little bit of a smaller brush. Actually, two brushes. They're both Smith brushes, 233, and this one's 232. So with the 233 one, and just kind of define that area. And then now with this brush, I'm just going to go right over it and then just lightly work it into the transition color. Now just taking that color really in to the inner corner of the eye and also flicking it up. You can see I'm kind of feathering it into the brows, but stopping right about there. And next I'm gonna go in with the Wild palette from Huda Beauty. And we are gonna be using two colors from this palette, one being the beautiful yellow and then the other one being this kind of reddish brown. I say reddish because it has a little bit more of that red hue in there, but it's great because it's not gonna get ashy and it's gonna lay perfectly over these two colors. So I'm gonna pick a little bit up with this flat brush right here. Pretty much any flat brush like this is gonna work great. And I'm going to tap it, kind of going up and stopping right there. Keep on tapping it, building it, and kind of working it into this area over here. One tip that's important to know when creating this smoky look, do not worry about how it looks right here because we are going to be cleaning it up and also adding eyeliner. So to cut the crease, we're going to be using this eyeshadow base from P.Louise. This is called Yummy Yellow. So yes, you can go in with your concealer. This will work perfectly fine. But I find when using like a color like this, like yellow or pink or orange, it's best to use a base that looks similar to it. It's gonna stand out a lot more. And especially because it's a matte color, it's really gonna enhance the yellowness and make it really pop. I'm gonna go and take in my very small flat defining brush and then just gonna start tapping that base. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just get a clean brush. Any brush will work fine. And I'm just going to tap that base into the crease right there so that it kind of all melts together. So I'm gonna go back in with that Wild eyeshadow palette. Oh, it's called Wild Tiger eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna get actually a fluffy brush and I'm going to just press this all over the eyelid. So now with this really flat brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the color on both sides. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and go over my lid and press this, but also go as close as I can to the very end of the base. Next, I'm gonna go in with some liquid liner to give it that fierce finish on the end, but also give that smoky liner effect. I'm gonna be using this one from Haus Labs in the shade Punked. I'm gonna go ahead and go as close as I can to the lash line first, just to kind of guide myself. So now that I am done and I like the way it looks, I'm gonna go ahead and create the wing. So I'm gonna grab my eyeliner, go at the corner of my eye and lightly start to work it out. And then from there, start creating that wing. You can see I'm going in very slow motion, but also trying to flick to get the longest wing as possible. To be honest, it looks cute, but we're gonna take it up a notch to create that smoky effect. We're now gonna go back in with that brown eyeshadow, and I'm gonna place this right over the liner and stamp it. So what I'm doing is working this over the liner to create that smoke effect. Again, do not worry if you're getting it down here because we're gonna be cleaning it up. So just worry about packing it. And when you're packing it, that it's lightly going up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this eyeliner with the makeup wipe. And I'm pretty much gonna take this right at the very bottom of the liner, just like that. As you can see, doing the cleanup made such a difference, and that's why it's okay to be messy when you're building it up, because this is gonna really save you. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some mascara and pop on an eyelash. And today I'm gonna be using the Hello Lashes mascara from IT Cosmetics. I am loving this mascara. I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I for sure have thought this many times, but I feel like lately there are so many mascara launches that I need to do a little battle and test some out, because there's quite a few that I actually really like that I've been playing with. This one being one of them, Rare Beauty being another one. I also have right here 2 new ones from Patrick Top Beauty, which is Major Volume Lash, and then the Kosas Lash Mascara. So there's just so many mascara launches lately. I feel like that's really what I've been seeing a lot of, and I need to test them out, but this one right here does not disappoint. Next, I'm gonna pop on some lashes, and I got these really cool ones from Lilly Lashes. They are called So Devlish. Look how cute this is. It's honestly made for this kind of eye makeup look. So we're gonna go in with this eyelash. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on. So I'm pretty much going to place these right in the center of the eye. I'm gonna grab the end and pull it to the side, but kind of also working it up. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot do a glam makeup look without an eyelash. Anything softer or less eyeshadow, I can absolutely do it. But for a look like this, I feel like it really needs it. We're gonna go ahead and now move into the face area and then come back to the under eyes in just a bit. So I'm gonna pop on a little bit of a moisturizer and then some primer. I'm gonna be using the Hydrazen moisturizer from Lancome. This one is an anti-stress glow liquid moisturizer. Hydrates, re-energizes, de-stresses, and gives you like an all-day glow. It has hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, rose extract, and amino acid. So now I'm gonna go in with the Honest Beauty Depuff C Eye Cream. This one is actually their new packaging. It looks nice and chic. This one is a super lightweight eye cream. It's gonna help to brighten and depuff the under eyes. For my primer, I'm going to be using this one from Aucoin. It's called Skin Sensual Primer. I've never used this, but wow. This feels crazy nice on the skin. It is said to be lightweight, hydrating, and has antioxidants and hyaluronic acid. So it's going to help to plump the skin, protect, and prime. Definitely going to be using this one more often. And now I'm going to go move into my complexion. I am so excited to get this skin beat. I kind of wanted to go with an OG favorite of mine, which is my Lancome Tient. This one is in the shade 370 Bisque W. Now I really like this foundation because it gives you a medium to full coverage, but it's definitely buildable, and you can see you can really build it up to be more on the fuller side. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply on some of the Toofaced Born This Way concealer in Almond and do some mega brightening underneath the eyes. Let me know down below what is like your current go-to combination with concealer and foundation. I feel like for the most part, I'm always switching it up. I like to try new things. I'd actually planned on using the Anastasia one today, but I was like, you know what? I already used this one. Let's just go in with that. Anyone else just like have to get in the mood for certain products, or am I just crazy? So now I'm just gonna take in my beauty blender and press down on the concealer to blend it out. Because I do like more coverage, I press and kind of pounce it around versus moving left and right or lifting it too much. And now what I'm gonna do is take in this flat brush and press down on the sides of my nose to blend this area out. I'm gonna now go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer in the shade Caramel. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this bronzer. I'm pretty sure I have, but in case I haven't, this is my favorite bronzer. It kind of reminds me of a concealer. The consistency of this bronzer is so nice, easy to blend out. I go in between applying it on with a kabuki brush or a beauty blender, but sometimes a beauty blender is a little quicker, so I like it for that reason. In the past, certain cream bronzers have actually disturbed my entire masterpiece that I've created, and it's so frustrating when you apply it on and then you see everything lifting off. So that's one of the reasons why I used to hate cream bronzers, and I'd only use concealers for contouring. When I tried this out, I honestly said to myself, finally a cream bronzer that does not lift my foundation off. Okay guys, we are about to get into baking. Before we do, I gotta get these cheeks nice and rosy. So I'm now gonna go back in with that Primrose palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I am going to use today the Saddle Blush, which is gonna be a little bit more of like that terracotta color. I think it's perfect for this look, so I really want to get these cheeks nice and blushed up. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my apples, smile, and then we're good. Here I go. Now we are gonna do a little bit of baking. If I avoid baking, then I feel like it's not gonna look good. Period. It's just not gonna look good. It's just not the vibe for me. So I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is actually, I'm sorry, the Ultra HD Matte Setting Powder. There's two different ones. The matte one is the one that you want. It is fantastic. I freaking love this powder. And I'm actually just gonna use the Beauty Blender for this. It does come with a puff, but it is somewhere not on my desk. Just a little bit more convenient. My Beauty Blender is already here, but this stuff right here brings just so much brightness and locks the under eyes in. It does not move. It does not budge. It is crazy good. Who on earth told me to wear white sweats while filming a makeup tutorial? So now that we got these under eyes baking, I'm gonna move back in with the Wild Tiger palette and really smoke out the lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with the brown eyeshadow from the Wild Tiger palette and this flat brush, same one I used on top. Grabbing now another flat brush. I'm just gonna go a little bit closer to the lash line. So this is optional, but I'm gonna grab a little bit of the honey eyeshadow and add that right over it just to kind of soften it up. Just because the color is pretty dark, I want it to kind of transition out a little bit into a lighter brown. For my waterline, I'm going in with the One Size Beauty Point Made Bodacious Black Eyeliner. This is seriously a gel eyeliner in a pencil form. It is buttery, it is intense, and so long lasting. It is time. We gotta get things going around here because we're almost done and I'm so excited to see the look. We're gonna be adding eyeliner to the inner corner of the eye. I think it really makes the look stand out. I'm actually gonna use a different eyeliner. We're gonna be using the Fenty Fly Liner. The applicator is just a little bit more thinner, so I think it's gonna go on a little better. To finish off these under eyes, we gotta get some mascara down here. So I'm gonna go back in with the IT Cosmetics Hello Lash Mascara, and voila, this is it on the eyes. We are gonna move into the last two products for today's video, and that is the lip color. She finished it off with this beautiful chocolatey brown lip that I thought was just so gorgeous, and I think I have the perfect combination right here. I'm gonna be using the Alamar Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Coqueta to fill in my lips. This one's perfect. It's like a nice deep brown. It's super rich and very buttery, as you guys can see, but I'm just gonna line my entire lip with this color. Next, I'm gonna go in with Done It Again from Nars. This is their Power Matte Lip Pigment. It's super beautiful, long lasting, very comfortable formula. All right, so here is the finish on this makeup look. I wanna know in the comments down below what you guys think. I'm obsessed, like absolutely obsessed. I don't think I've seen myself with this kind of glam in a really long time, and I love it. I feel like this is the OG Iluvsarahii right here, and I'm feeling the vibes. This is such a bomb look. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, if you guys would wear it. But with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Los quiero, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.